Okay, what?
You're pretty tall.
Okay, squat the whole time?
Yeah. I won.
She need to get a piece of American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out and let her know her grandchild is.
What's up, everyone?
Hi.
It is Thursday. Normally I hear guys talking about if they would date girls with babies. So we're gonna switch it and see if girls would date guys with babies or how they feel about that situation. Anji?
If somebody came to me and asked me, I have this guy, I like him, he has kids, I would be like, don't do it. Like, don't. But I mean, if you really, really, really like the person, if it's like you guys just met, I would probably tell you to steer clear. Because it's not easy. I mean, having kids isn't easy. I mean, I don't know, but I assume it's not. But dating somebody who has kids when you don't is so hard. I like had a long-term relationship with one person who had kids, and it was really, really difficult. It was fun, but it was really difficult at the same time.
Was it difficult because
Baby mama drama? The guy was going through a lot too, so sometimes I felt like
you were going through their situation?
Yeah, or I was getting blamed for things, or in the middle of things, and sometimes she'd be mad at him, so she would come to me, and then he would try to get in between that. And you know, one time she tried to get in between me and him. It was more of a personal thing where she had told me something that he had said he wasn't going to do to me, and he, according to her, did. And even though it, like, I wanted to be really, really angry at him, I just text her back right away, because she said something like, oh, well, you deserve better than this, so I'm letting you know what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I just texted her back and was like, please don't get in the middle of my relationship, thanks. And so, but I knew what she was trying to do, and she was being truthful, and I kind of knew it, but it wasn't like cheating or anything. It was just something stupid that he told me he wasn't going to do, and I'm very big on, you say you're gonna do something, you better do it.
Yeah.
So just things like that. Sometimes I felt like I was their parent. Like I thought about their best interest, the kids. So it's one of those things where it kind of pulls you in a lot of different areas, in a lot of different ways, and then they're not your kids. So then you're kind of in the middle of this, there's not much you can do because they're not your kids. So there's just a lot of different things to think about. And it sucks to say because there's so many people who have kids who aren't in relationships. So I'm not against it completely. I just think, just know if you can handle it. And I don't even know if you really know. But just know you're getting yourself into a lot, probably.
A lot. I would never get with a guy who had kids. I don't see me and Juan ever splitting anyways, but fuck no. I already have 4. I don't need like 4 more.
You'd be like the Brady Bunch.
I don't, hell no. That's why I tie my tubes, okay?
No, but if you had by chance weren't with Juan anymore and you met a guy and he might have 4 kids.
It's kind of hard to say because again, at first every kid, well, depending, because a lot of them are like, because they don't know you, depending on the kid, they're probably going to be shy and sweet, but then when you open up to them, you don't know if they'll like kick you in the vagina and, and then I can't hit you. Hell no, I'll beat your mom's ass. I don't think I'll have the patience. I wouldn't get myself into that situation anyways, but I do understand the drama thing, because if it was reversed and Juan was with another girl, good luck.
I mean, I imagine in her case, and just mothers in general, you would feel like nobody's good enough.
I think what makes it a little crazy as well, a mother fears that their child is gonna like the other person more than them, and I think mothers' egos are very high.
On the other hand, I remember when I told my ex something about calling me, I think one of the kids called me mom, like accidentally.
How did you feel? Did you feel like happy because
I was like, well, I mean, it's kind of like your kids call me mom. It's like, I'm not your mom.
But a lot of people, a lot of girls shoot for that mom crap.
That's kind of to be
A bitch.
Snagged, yeah.
Yeah, and that's when you get drama in your life.
Well, that's
So-
the thing though. Even though I would never I never would have forced them to call me that. When she accidentally called me that, he was like, "That's not your mom," and he was like so serious about it. Even though he couldn't stand the mom, he like really pushed it on her. Like, "This isn't your mom," and I remember that really hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
If they ever wanted to call me mom, like
Why
down
is
the
that?
road when we're
Yeah.
married, whatever, why is that such a
An
big
issue.
deal? And he was just like, "You're not their mom," and I just remember it like killed me because I was like, well, what if they want to call me stepmom or something? And even though I wasn't pushing for it, it was still really hurtful. I don't know.
That's another thing. What if the kid is like amazing and then you get attached to them
Mhm.
and then it doesn't work out? Like, you can't keep in contact with that kid unless, like, especially if it ends bad, like, and then you're just gonna be heartbroken.
Yeah.
Heartbroken double time.
So another question then: what stage in a relationship would you let the other person meet your kids?
Honestly, I think it would have to be after a year.
Wow, really?
Mhm.
A long time.
Like, why even put yourself in that situation? I hate when moms, like, a month later, they're like, okay, this is so-and-so,
Mm-hmm.
blah, blah, blah. Like, no, don't do that to your kids.
2 of the guys that I was seeing tricked me into meeting their kids. So, I mean, not as an issue. Like, by all means, there's people out there who want to date people with kids. Do you? But that's just not my thing. And I know how hard it is. And again, it can be rewarding. I imagine it's no different than having kids. Well, it's a lot different than having kids, but I mean, as far as the fact that kids can be challenging, but it also can be like super rewarding. I think that's how it's like for somebody who doesn't have kids, dating somebody who has kids. It's extremely challenging, but it can be very rewarding. So I just think,
And they can prepare you for when you decide to have kids.
yes, if you decide to have kids. It's almost like every answer I give, just be honest with yourself. If you think you can handle it.
Basically, she's saying do whatever you want, but she's leaning toward the no.
I would say, yeah, if you think you can do it and you find out right away, he doesn't wait a year to tell you, then do it. But if you've been in it for a minute, I mean, you better be in love with that person. Try to get out of it as soon as possible. But don't lie to people. People, like, tell somebody if you got 4 kids or 1 kid or, oh my gosh, if you got a baby on the way. Just don't.
Or
because a lot
you
of
get-
times they go back to the person like right after the baby's born.
Well,
Good luck.
on all
If you
your
try.
relationships with your baby daddy. And
Okay.
until next time,
Ask us some questions.
sexy ladies.
Adios.
Adios. Hasta la vista, baby.